Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Neremik and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Hardcore. I'm recording this at 11 PM, so yeah, I should probably sleep the night away because I don't fancy dying. It still hasn't dawned on me that if I die, I lose the world, but hey, I haven't died yet, so improvement. Now, for those of you that follow me on Twitter, you will have seen that I spoke of this little thing called in-between episode improvement. Yeah, it's gonna try and avoid that guy, but I do want to kind of get right into the swing of things. So first things first, down there I did some mining, as I'm sure you can tell by the stuff in my inventory. And second of all, as you can see down there, there's something going on with some glass. But in order to get that really going on, we gotta head to the desert. So without further ado, let's get down to it. So my plan for this is we're going to start off, go grab some sand, and I'm going to use that sand to basically fill in a bunch of places where water is. Then I'm going to dig up the sand, and I'll have a nice little area where I can build whatever I want below the water. Like I said, I was kind of busy, did almost drown a few times, and bleed drowned. Okay, I really dislike the drowned. I know you're meant to have enemies in the ocean, but like, no, I don't want them. But anyway, so I have to do some like mental maths to kind of figure out how much sand I need for basically the base of my house. Underneath that directly is kind of like a massive gaping bit of water. Right? I got a bit of it out earlier using cobblestone and it wasn't that efficient, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put the sand at the very top and it's going to drop down and destroy one bit of water. And it's kind of got to go by like layer by layer. So it legitimately will have to reach the entire top. And the reason I chose sand is, as I'm sure you can see, it's super easy to get and it's super easy to destroy. And yeah, we're coming here. I've already raided this place for sand at least once today. Yeah, let's get down to it. So, first of all, I do want to make it still look like, you know, this place hasn't been completely decimated by a nuke. So I am going to, like, kind of take out these things here. But it's like, it's a little bit of an island, which, like, you know, if I destroyed it, it wouldn't look out of place. So that's kind of my approach to the whole thing. Again, I don't want the desert to look absolutely decimated, so anytime I, like, say, uncover some rocks or something, kind of instant, and so if I'm saying, oh, well, I've just been at the shower, so my mind's kind of reeling, but anytime I, like, uncover any stone or something of the sort, it's just kind of instant. Put the sand back, move somewhere else, because the last thing I want is my world to look like it's, you know, been nuked. Anyway, we've got some decent stuff going on. So we need, like, 2 stacks of sand or something like that for one layer of this thing. I am thinking of bridging off the bottom slightly, but we'll grab a little bit more, or not. Yeah, I think that's probably a good spot to end on. I'll just mine a little bit of this with my fist, because who knows? Maybe that will fix all my problems. Doubt it, but hey, it's worth a try. And I'll hold this one, just so. Yeah, I want to get 14 more. I can head back and craft myself another shovel, though. Chances are I'll break numerous with what I'm going to do, but again, this is just a bunch of sand that I can use for any time I want to clear out a bit of the ocean. I know it's kind of like out there why I want to do this, but I thought it looked super cool. And like, from the bits I've already done, especially with shaders, it looks super cool. So again, happy to share it. And yeah, again, I'm like 2 days behind on having uploaded every day, so I'm trying to push myself a little bit, and this is just the easiest thing to record at 11 PM, who knew? I do currently have Sonic 06 uploading as we speak as well, so hey, kind of got to be a little bit obsessed with efficiency here, but hopefully, you know, hopefully, 2 videos in one day, just like the good old days. Again, I've been cutting back on my Persona addiction. I'm coming to the end of the game. Kind of want to make it last a little bit more. So, again, it's yeah, so far so good. Now, see, here's the scary part, because this is the part where I could like die if I mess it up. So, yeah, see, I was using that water buckets and whatnot to kind of scoop it all out. I do want to show it off. I do have a little bit of there it is. I like how it blends in with the floor. So, oh yeah, I've got to remove that, so I'll just kind of sit here. So basically the idea is this is going to be like massive look out into the ocean thing. It's not meant to look super nice, but it's meant to look okay-ish. So how I'm going to do this, didn't really think that one through. What I'm thinking, okay, what I'm thinking, I have no idea. I'm back. I've done a little bit more. I did realise that I should have probably been looking for something else in terms of, like, instead of just thinking, oh, the edge of the glass is here, I should probably realise I put cobblestone there to legitimately prevent, is that... Yeah, I thought it was a random bit of stone in the ocean for some reason. But, anyway, so yeah, I should have expected to start running along the sand, but as you can see, the sand levels are not so high as usual. I am just going to navigate a little bit of this. It would be very weird to see how this looks, mainly because I have no idea how it's going to look. But as you can see, we are a decent way in. Again, I should probably just start dismantling these as well while I'm at it. Again, it's raining right now. I'm terrified that I'm going to hear something knocking down my door. I think that's probably going to be the probably the scariest part of this entire series, if I'm honest, if something breaks down my door, because I did leave the trapdoor open. Like, either that or just something that sounds like another player walking around. Because, like, even though, you know, it's so obvious that some of those old creepypastas were fake, like, if the stuff in them that actually happened, I think most people would agree, yeah, it's pretty spooky. So, hey, as long as, like, Herobrine don't, you know, invade my Minecraft series, I'm honestly quite fine. You know, he can be doing whatever off at, like, coordinates 100, 100. And honestly, good for him. Good for him. Just, you know, stay away from my part of the world, please. God, what am I saying? It's 11 PM. But, yeah, I just want to make a little cut. At no point was I hearing very miscellaneous footsteps that I was attempting to capture on video exactly as I just described. You know, and I got it slightly recorded, so I turned on OBS. Because, hey, you know, if you know, there's like that 1 in a million chance Herobrine's in the game, and managed to catch it on camera, that's content. Again, I'm really glad I haven't gone with it out of like 20-meter range of this place, because if I did, I'm pretty sure this place would be swarming with mobs. Yeah, there it is. Right on cue. We couldn't have asked for a better time for it to break, though. I suppose never would have been right. No. Shut up, I should be grateful that it didn't break at a time where I didn't want it to break, I suppose. And with that, you know, just to fill in the hole here and there, I would say that's actually alright. Again, I'm terrified a mob's going to spawn down here and absolutely ruin all my hard work. I get that. Also, as of when did they let you put ladders and torches on glass? That was like Minecraft lore 101. No torches on glass, please. I have just realised I am stranded down here, but hey, take out the final bit of this. Now that is a thumbnail-worthy shot. That is something we actually worked for. Just going to F2 that. That is... I'm actually super proud of that. From the outside, you know, actually from the outside, all of a sudden I've a new burst of energy. And I probably need to craft a few more ladders as well. Definitely on the to-do list, but I'm going to sleep first. I left my door open. That could have ended so poorly. A creeper could have just conveniently walked in and, you know, arm-manned me. But I think... Yeah, see, no mobs will spawn in your immediate vicinity. It's basically a rule that the game has to abide by. I learned that because I was trying to make some mobs spawn. I think it might have been like Ender Pearls or something on Skyblock back in the day. It'd be like this random Sky Factory map. Yeah, because it was Sky Factory, not Skyblock. But yeah, the house still looks a bit crap, but we do have like an underground area, I suppose. And that to me is super cool. I should probably turn these jungle logs into sticks because I'm never going to use them ever. Let's just do that and make myself one of them. Three of those should be alright. Just finish it off with, you know, some good old kind of arbitrary gotta do it type of thing, but hey, no, I don't mind. 1, 2, 3, and yeah, that fits perfectly. Obviously, kind of a bit noisy around, but you have to admit that looks visually stunning, especially with shaders. For some reason over there, the sunlight really doesn't like to shine. I'm assuming that's because my house is in the way. Who knows, windows may be put into the house next time, but again, so I always wanted to do one of these things, so it's kind of cool that I actually got to do it. Yeah, I do realise the elevation of this place is really just all over the place. Like, there's a massive drop there, which Yeah, I should probably fill in. I know I said it's cool that it didn't break, but I believe if I was to break, say at the very top, worst case scenario, if I broke those two things there, the entire place would be flooded. And I'm tempted to duplicate my world to prove that, but at the same time, if I'm wrong, I'd look like an idiot, and if I'm right, then, yeah. Okay, sun's going on a little rave. So I'm not sure how much that footage was actually used as well, but I do want to especially show that ending part. I think I'll just leave the ending part, and I believe, yeah, okay, everything's dead. I've been having troubles with skeletons under this tree for the past couple in-game days, but I'm pretty glad with that. I don't think many villagers died in the making of this video. They could have though. But so I'm going to say that I'm around minute 12 right now in recording. So I suppose with that, yeah, I have a bone. I do want to go exploring next episode, but not this episode. No, what I want to do, also Cactus. I've been playing this game in my spare time. It's definitely I'm enjoying it a lot more now. I'm giving myself things to do. So sugarcane, I suppose. I'm gonna make a quick little dash through here, grab all of it that I can. Oh god, it's bringing back memories of Sky Metro doing that. Then oh, that's so much, jeez. Did I really need to plant that much? Probably. Is my answer to that. Probably. It was like a necessity, and that's one clean stack of 64, unknowingly. So that's 32 sugar canes. Jeez. That's just simple math, but so what I wanted to do, kind of to conclude, obviously we've made this underground area. I think that's, this is the epitome of cool, okay? In the daylight, it's pretty dark, but like, this could look super not cool. With concrete as well, I don't think there's any clay here for me to mine up for me to get the recipe. I'm probably going to find a way to remove cave sound effects from the game entirely, because that is scary. I think I might actually, a little side project, instead of having random ass stuff here, I think I'm just going to replace any block that isn't sand with sand. Should have expected that, but actually, yeah, we'll remove this as well. Just as actually no, we won't. We'll remove that. Just as because I don't like how gravel looks. There's something about sand which just looks a bit better, I suppose. Yeah, see, already this room's looking 10 times better. And again, putting sand down, it's just so much easier to destroy and move about. You have genuinely no idea how useful sand is. Like, again, previously, you know, before this episode, I was, I suppose what you could call a sand, well, not a fan of sand. That's like, yeah, I got it for projects and automated farms and not much else. But now, now, I'm all for sand. I thought that was actually pretty good. It was actually pretty useful in the end. No, it's what made all the glass, and it's sure as hell my go-to material of choice for draining large areas of water. Though if I ever do this again, please shoot me, I've been possessed. Like, it was actually pretty fun though, this. I know it's like working on dumbass little projects, but hey, I made this in survival without sponges. I'm sure some of you are probably screaming at me for that decision, but hey, it's a thought that counts. So yeah, I'm going to avoid breaking any glass for my own safety. I swear, if all the glass suddenly broke in here at once, I swear there used to be an old like bucket plugin where if you fired an arrow at glass, it'd all shatter. I think if that happened, I would probably die. Like I'd accidentally close the trap door, you know. Again, Herobrine will be added into the game for like that one split second just so I die, and he'd like appear at the top and shut the thing like, haha, Lamel. That's the type of way these videos go. That's cool. So yeah, I'm assuming we're around the 15-minute mark, assuming I cut out a lot of the sand placing. Maybe I time-lapsed it. I think a time-lapse would be appropriate. So what can I do for the last, say, 8 minutes? Because I definitely do have time. Actually, no, okay, I'm going to say I'm on minute 16. I'll time-lapse the hell out of this. So what should I do? Again, I always wanted to check out some of the horses, but I don't have a saddle yet. I haven't ran into a dungeon. And if I ran into a dungeon, dear God, where did this series go? I just want to live a peaceful life, you know? God, where have I heard that one before? Who knows? Again, also, I tried changing the textures back to the programmer art, and it's like, it's hard to go back, but goddamn, that gave me some nostalgia. Yeah, I have to say, honestly, I didn't even notice the textures had changed because I hadn't played in so long. But let me tell you, me when 1.15 was released, 1.14, I was riled up about those textures for certain. Anyway, as I said, I should probably get down to doing this now I've done the sand. I said we have like 6 minutes left. I do want to go on a little exploration. So I did do this off camera. So, for some reason, probably the world generation, the biomes in this area, or this map, are massive. And you see that ice spikes or cold ocean biome over there? Yeah, no exception. That thing is bloody massive. And I think that's where I'm going to end off. Sailing off into the distance with... I'll just steal one from the village, because I went like a couple thousand blocks in a boat, I know. So it's like old time's sake. But I do want to go on a little adventure. Again, I was in the ocean, and I didn't think anything could harm me, obviously. I have no idea why they added drowned. The ocean was peaceful, you know, mostly. But they just had to add drown. Like, one of those through, like, I think it's called Trident, at my boat, and it rocked, and I didn't know what it was, and it, like, processed in my mind a couple of minutes later, and I'm like, dear God, that scared me. And same thing with when I was putting those glass walls down, because obviously, you know, water was everywhere. A drown just up out of nowhere spawned on me, like, can you not? Just, no. Stop. Please. Hey, look at that, it's my head. I meant to zoom in on that mountain, that looks pretty impressive. But then, hey, who knows, I could actually make a snow golem if I tried, with all the snow around here. Again, I'm kind of blessed to have cold biomes, because I think it was 1.7. Every biome, like, the world has a temperature, which changes the longer you go in and out. So say if I'm in a cold area, biomes like this will spawn more commonly. And there's like ones that will spawn no matter what. But yeah. Yeah, we're going for first person for this, just to shake things up a little. But the fact I'm in a cold area with a desert right next to me is pretty rare. Also, we should be coming up on it. I know, so you may, if you watch the Glitch Vision days, which I doubt literally none of you did, but like 26 people on Earth saw a certain video. I'm not going to say what it was, but we are coming up on a dark oak forest. Not that, but yeah. And like it's weird to think there's a desert over there. And I am on the lookout for temples. But yeah, there is a dark oak forest somewhere near here, which again, I'm a massive fan of dark oak wood. Again, I just want to make it to my destination, and then we can call it quits, I'd say. Again, what is this biome called? Cold Ocean. Again, why did they have to make everything so much more hard to understand? Seriously, previously the biome names were displayed like the normal human beings had written them. Now it's all coding talk. Just like, why? I was like, I don't get some of the changes they've made to this game. Who are they meant to appeal to? You know, just I don't care about the actual idea of the biome in the thing. You know, the thing. Like in the actual game files. I just want to know what biome I'm in without seeing Minecraft colon. Same thing with the summoning. I believe they changed that as well, which is. Okay. Legit, that was a... Oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh god. God, No. Come on. Good to see some things never change. Yeah, well, we're on the ice for a little while. We are coming up on the village, I believe. Okay, yep, that's drowned. Not today. Not ever. Be fucking serious, polar bears. Avoid me, can't, boat. These were like one polar bear things last time I passed them. Why are there multiple? Okay, that's probably why there's multiple. Get me out of here, please. Please? I'm very scared. Could this be like a super prolonged death scene? I sure as hell hope not. Again, a benefit, they added a duplicate world feature to Minecraft, so if I think I'm about to die, I can duplicate the world like 20 times per second. And it's turning to night. I need to find this village. How far is this thing? Okay, we actually are pretty near, I believe. This is generally turning into a race against the clock now. But it's like it's just off the coast. Come on. And now it's getting harder to see the ice as well. It's about to turn into Titanic up in here. I swear. I think I'd be able to survive if my boat broke, but it's more so being stranded without a means of transport when enemies are spawning, and no thank you. Would not recommend. See, is that it? Is that the village? That just looks like a bunch of trees. And oh my god, is that it? Okay, that's sugarcane, not a creeper. Okay, let's go. We're in a plains biome at the very least. This has turned into like the most stressful ending ever. Right, thank you, cave noise. Very cool. Again, drowned don't spawn. Fuck. Alright, okay. Back onto this. Right, okay, I can live with this. Get off my island. This is my island, my rules. Get the fuck out of it. Right, okay. Are you kidding me? Go away! Okay, what do I actually have by person? Okay, so they keep moving even when, you know, game's done. What do I have? What do I have to build? Oh, thank you. Right, okay. I'm gonna make myself a tomb. Okay, do I have... Yeah, I have glass. Right, let's just, and we'll call that there. Very terrified. I am gonna take a screenshot of that. It does look pretty impressive. That took a turn for the worst, so I'm gonna wait this night out. We'll continue our adventure tomorrow. Hopefully arrows don't shatter glass. But if you enjoyed watching me almost die, then be sure to leave a thumbs up, possibly subscribe, turn on notifications, and leave a comment down below. Again, my difficulty is a lot to hard, so I'm just glad I'm not seeing anything out the corner of my eye. You know, I just wanted to put this window here so I can see the time of day as it passes by. And also, the fact that time keeps moving with my inventory open. As of when? But I'm getting over. I need to get the hell out of this situation as soon as possible, and apparently those damn phantom things are going to be coming for me soon if I'm not lucky. So, with all that said and all that aside, thanks for watching, guys. My name's been Neremik, and peace out.